What's up, everybody? If you want to learn how to build a portable vocal booth like the one you see right here behind me that delivers pro results and costs less than $150, well then guys, you're not going to want to miss this video. Stay tuned. Let's jump straight into it. All right guys, so let's just jump straight into this. Let's break down the materials needed to build out this vocal booth. So we're going to need 80 feet of 1.5 inch PVC pipe. This is going to cost about $80 is what I found on average. So once we buy the PVC pipe, we need to make some cuts. Here are the measurements. We need 10 of the 3-footers, 4 2.5 footers, 8 2-footers, and 12 1.5 footers. You can see all the parts laid out on the floor right now. Right now, I'm building the base for the vocal booth. Now, I'm using the 3-way connectors to build the floor, and I'm using the 3-footers. This is a 3x3 vocal booth when it's all said and done. So right now what I'm doing, I'm just getting the base established, and then we're going to go ahead and add, I believe it's 2.5 feet for the next one. Exactly, 2.5 feet. So we're going to start building the height of the vocal booth. It's going to be roughly about 6.5 feet tall once it's all said and done. So we're going to go ahead and place 4 2.5 footers into the base. Now we're going to add these little 4-way connectors to the backside. We're going to add a 3-way connector on the front side. This is going to be our entrance. Go ahead and take your 3-footers and attach them to the connectors as such. So this is how it should look so far once we have our pipes in place. 2.5 footers are the next pipe that goes into these connectors. Like so. Now we're going to add another one of these 4-way connectors like we just did previously. 3-way connectors for the entrance. Same deal. We're going to place more of the 3-footers into these connectors. All right, so here we are about halfway. We have the majority of the base built. We're just gonna keep adding to the height of this thing. And this is the top now. Guys, pause the video right here if you need to, but you can see that we have one 4-way connector in the middle. These are all of our 1.5 footers. All these pipes are 1.5 feet, and then our connectors holding them all in place. This is the roof. So guys, if you're having trouble keeping up, just go to the description, read all the parts that you're going to need. I'm going to have it organized neatly in the description box, make it as easy as possible for you guys. And to take a lot of the work out of it for you guys, there's going to be links in the description if you want to follow them and buy the parts directly from these links. It's just going to make it easy. So if you just want to purchase them, have them to your door, and then begin working on it once it gets to you, much more easier than having to hunt them down. So I'll leave links in the description down below if you feel the need to. Now I'm just placing up movers blankets as our acoustic treatment on the walls. This is what your finished product should look like once you're all done. All right, there we go. Guys, check it out. Vocal booth is complete. We have all of our movers blankets in place. The skeleton, if you will, of the vocal booth is all made out of PVC pipe. This thing is fully portable. Because all the PVC pipe cuttings are so small, you could easily take this thing apart and put it back together. Bring this thing with you on the road, wherever you're heading. But there is one thing that I'm starting to notice with this vocal booth that I think we're missing. And one last thing that we could add to this to really set it off and make this thing give it a little bit more of a vibe, because yeah, let's add to it. But I'm gonna take you guys with me. Let's hit the road. So yes, as you guys can see, I hung up these RGB lights on the inside of the vocal booth just to give it a little bit of ambience and, well, a little bit of a vibe. You can set the vibe when you want to go in there and record for either you or your artist that you're working with, you know, whatever, right? So, and this is the exact configuration I have been recording this entire voiceover with. So if you guys like the way this sounds, then I encourage you to go out and get the material and build your own today, because I'm telling you, having proper acoustics is quite literally the most important thing that you can have in your entire studio setup. It is literally make or break in if your recordings are going to sound good. Acoustics are number one. It doesn't matter what microphone or audio interface or preamp or analog gear, whatever that you're recording on, if you're recording in a bad room. So get it under control today. And guys, if you found value in this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned because there will be plenty of videos coming just as helpful as this one. Anyways, with that being said, guys, take care. I will see you all in my next video. Peace out.